Good morning! Welcome back to A Life Worth Living. I'm Frederick Groth, and I believe that God has a plan and purpose for everyone. I have a message of hope and truth to show you a life worth living. Joshua chapter 20. Here we have the placement of what is called the cities of refuge. Now these cities, very simply, were places that people could go for refuge if there was an accidental death. In other words, an accident happened. They were cutting wood and an axe head flew off while they were cutting wood and accidentally hit someone and they died. They would go to these cities until a fair trial could be arranged, and so they wouldn't be killed by a member of the family in vengeance. The reason for this was that God did not want innocent blood shed in the land. Enough blood was being shed preemptively and premeditated. We don't need innocent blood mixing with that. So here's a great principle in that we all need a quote-unquote city of refuge. We need a place where we can go in solitude to rest and recover and recollect our mind, because we don't want to be, how shall we put it, guilty of innocent blood. Getting upset because we're worn out, we're drawn out, we're burn out, and we blow off our head and our mouth because we haven't had time to rest. We've got to have something in our lives that becomes a refuge for us, whether it's a quad ride, a skidoo ride, whether it's a cabin in the woods, a mini trip to another city, something that can just get us away and unplug from the everyday things so that we can plug in, get rejuvenated, get our mind settled, get things back on an even keeled, so that we don't, quote-unquote, shed innocent blood while we're on the job. We don't blow our top. We don't, rail on somebody. We don't get mad at someone. We don't cause a client to leave us because of our attitude. There's so many things that can happen in our lives that can be avoided by simply taking regular time to have a refuge, a place of rest. Recently, I went to the mainland for a few days for a conference, and I didn't realize how much I needed a little bit of time away just to rest, just to rejuvenate, get my spirit back to where it needed to be. Very important, folks. It's a Bible principle. So I would suggest you take it to heart and get up and go and live a life worth living. God bless you. Have an amazing day.